Should you date someone or continue to date someone who is still getting over an ex? This is a question I get asked a lot. People wondering, is there a certain amount of time I should leave it for? How do I know if someone is actually emotionally available? So we're going to be talking today about the people who have real potential and the people who make really bad bets for your time, your energy, and your emotions. I'm also going to tell you something that people in this position do that makes them incredibly appealing and even makes them appear to be emotionally available, when in fact they are the exact opposite. So stay tuned for that. Let's deal first with the big misconception, thinking that it's about time. That if someone has been broken up for 6 months or a year, that must be okay. But someone who is fresh out of a breakup is a bad person to invest in. The reality is that there are people who have been broken up with someone for a year who are still very much not over that person. And then there are people that have been broken up for 3 weeks that are completely done with that person. There's also misconceptions about how the length of a relationship can affect things. We often associate long relationships with taking a long time to get over. But there are people who have been stale relationships who leave after years and have a fine time moving on. There are other people who have only been dating someone for a month and are truly heartbroken for a long time afterwards. So time is very misleading and a bad thing to base your decision on when deciding to invest in someone like this. So if it's not necessarily about time, either in the length of the relationship or how long they've been broken up for, how can we tell if we should continue with someone? Firstly, how raw is the emotion for them? Do they still talk as if they're in the middle of it? Or do they have some distance from it at this stage, some clarity, some perspective? It's not necessarily about time, it's about emotional distance. I'm not sure that I subscribe to the very simplistic idea that someone has to be completely over the pain of their breakup in order to move on. There's different types of pain in a breakup. There's the pain of longing for your ex and still wanting to be with them. And then there's the pain of just having your heart broken. There's the ego death of a breakup and just feeling like we weren't wanted or we were discarded. In some cases, there's a betrayal element to a breakup. These things can take more time to work through even after we've decided that we never want that person back again. So I don't believe that everyone gets through every ounce of their pain from a breakup before they successfully move on. I don't think life is that simple, but I do think it's important that the person you're speaking to and dating has some emotional distance to where they actually have some perspective, some clarity. They're able to see things clearly. They are not just mired in pain, unable to see the light. Hey guys, yesterday I hosted a major worldwide event, which was the premiere of our brand new movie, The Love Myths. For anyone who missed it, this was me on stage for 90 minutes, edited and directed by Jameson Jordan, where I talked about the myths that hold us back from finding love and the hidden truths that we need to know in order to find love much, much faster. For everyone that was there, thank you. It was an extraordinary event. We had so much fun watching it with you live. If you missed it for any reason at all, we are making it available for 2 more days, and that's it. You can watch it by going to lovemythsmovie.com, and the way that you get access is by simply pre-ordering a copy of my brand new book, Love Life. When you do that, you'll not only get access to the Love Myths movie, but when the book comes out, we will send you a copy of that as well. And by the way, if you missed this window and the Love Myths is no longer available, still go to that link and pre-order a copy of the book, because when you do, you'll be on the list for all sorts of special bonuses that are just reserved for people who pre-order the book at this stage, and they'll be coming in the weeks and months ahead. And those really are going to be very, very special. So go over there and pre-order a copy of the book, even if you missed the Love Myths. All right, back to the video. The second thing to look for is whether this person is actually serious about moving forward with their life. How do you tell if someone's serious? Well, for one thing, they don't talk merely about their pain and how hard it was and how much they still think about their ex, just indulging the pain. They actually talk about the work that they're doing, the growth that they're doing, the ways that they're moving on with their life, that they want to find a relationship that's more suitable. They show that they're proactively moving forward instead of just talking about their pain. And by the way, when you do have someone who's talking about the progress that they intend to make, it's still incumbent on you to measure that progress very, very soberly, to look at it and go, is what they're saying they're doing lining up with them being able to make progress in our relationship? Is it lining up with them gradually starting to actually talk about this person less? Or is it still the main topic of conversation for them at any moment where they start to become vulnerable? Are you seeing that progress? The third thing to look for is whether what they're telling you suggests that they are in any way protective over what they have with you, even if it's early in dating. Look, how many of us on a first date are going on that date massively conscious of anything we could say that could turn someone off? When we want to find love, most of us go into dating having those fears of saying the wrong thing because we want it to work out, especially if we like someone. So if you're on date 3 or 4 or 10 with someone and they're saying things about their ex that could jeopardize what they have with you, you have to ask yourself how serious they could possibly be about wanting things to continue with you or caring if they don't continue. One of my clients said to me recently that a guy that she's seeing said to her, if his ex were to change, he would get back with her. This is not something you say when you care about screwing it up with someone, when you're protective over something you have with someone. A good litmus test is you imagining not wanting to wreck it with the person you like, saying that exact same thing to them. If you said it, would you be worried that it would screw up or scare away the person that you're dating? And if the answer is yes, then it probably means that this person isn't serious about it progressing with you, that they are simply using you as this sort of sponge that they can wring for comfort and emotional validation at a time when they need it. Now, some of you are watching this thinking, Matt, it's so clear that a guy like this is not emotionally available and would make a bad bet for a relationship. But here's the confusing part. When someone is in a lot of pain, they can become an open wound with us. And when they're an open wound with us and they cry on our shoulder, whether literally or metaphorically, when they open up to us, when they let us into their pain, it can create the illusion of massive connection. It can create the illusion of someone in some special way letting us into their inner world. It creates a kind of faux intimacy that we can take as a barometer for how strongly they must feel about us. We can take it personally in the best possible way. Wow, look what they're doing with me. That is a non sequitur. When someone is in that much pain, they are looking for a shoulder to cry on. They're looking for someone that can be a salve for the really difficult emotions that they're going through. Don't confuse being the person that was in their path with being the special target for all of these feelings and emotions in a way that means that there must be progression after this. What's more likely is that you will be used, you will become the collateral damage in this person's search for comfort in a difficult time of their lives. Hey guys, for anyone who is watching this and wants to not simply watch my videos on YouTube, which I very much appreciate, but actually wants to come on a coaching journey with me to get results faster in your love life, I have a free event called Dating with Results that you can watch right now. In it, I show you the reasons we're struggling so much in love, and I help you understand the practical things that you can start doing this week to find love faster. Come over to datingwithresults.com. You can watch this event for free. This is not a paid ticket event. It's just my way of giving you something practical and substantial that can help you exponentially in your love life if it's a priority for you right now. Go over to datingwithresults.com and I'll see you over there for this amazing event. We mustn't confuse the presence of genuine emotion with intention. And by the way, it's all too easy to be giving someone the girlfriend experience or the boyfriend experience at a time when they have just come out of a relationship and they are looking to nominate someone for the role of giving them all of the things that they've been used to in that relationship. They are used to regular phone calls from someone. They're used to someone checking in with them. They're used to having that kind of daily comfort. So they may be seeking that outside of a relationship, but that doesn't mean that ultimately they're going to be seeking a relationship with you. It just means that they're looking for those same familiar feelings and touch points that they were getting when they were in a relationship with that person. We have to reverse the way that we're making these decisions. Instead of saying to ourselves, I have so much chemistry, so much attraction, so much connection with this person, I just wish that they were available. Maybe I'll keep going until they become available. We have to flip it. We have to stop treating availability like it's a luxury item. Instead, saying the essential with anyone I date is that they are available, physically or emotionally. If they are not, it doesn't matter how much connection, chemistry, and attraction I have for this person. It's utterly irrelevant. Now, you may even find that you get more attracted on some level if you're honest with yourself when you discover that someone is not available. And if that's you, that is a video for another time, because that's a much deeper subject and deeper work that we have to do together. But we'll talk about that in upcoming videos. What I will say for now is this. If you want this person's attraction and commitment, you walking away is actually your best chance at getting it. Because when someone tells you they're not ready, indirectly or directly, and you stick around anyway, they're much more likely to lose respect for you, because they realize that you don't take yourself seriously by what you're putting up with them. If you walk away, if you say to someone, hey, I like you, but clearly you're not over this person, and I can't be around someone and invest in someone, my good time and energy, in someone who's not actually ready or isn't over their ex, and then you walk away, that person's gonna have respect for you. And that respect can be the basis of a different level of attraction. So if they do come back, and they'll be more likely to come back if you do this, if they do come back, they're also gonna bring you a higher standard, because they realize that having a low standard with you is what lost you last time. So even if you need to speak to the short-termist part of your brain that is seeking that connection right now with this person, then I promise you that respecting yourself and walking away is still the best route to get what you're looking for. And in upcoming videos, I look forward to helping you also do the deeper work that means you won't even be trying to get a person like this in the first place. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you, and I'll see you next week. By the way, if you're liking this video, guys, please give it a thumbs up. Apparently it helps with YouTube. I don't know what's true anymore, but we'd love to get these videos to more people. And if you like these videos and they help you, they'll probably help other people too. Thumbs up if you like it and help us get this message to more people.